Step 1. Checking screw connections for tightness. You should regularly inspect the bolts and screws on your treadmill and tighten them as necessary. The first and most important screws to check are those holding the frame together. Look for these on all sides of your treadmill. Furthermore, you should check the screws on the handrails and console. And if your treadmill has a folding mechanism, you will especially want to carefully inspect these. It's important to note that screws should also not be overly tightened, for example on joints that are intended to move. You may occasionally want to lubricate some screws or bolts with a silicone spray to prevent squeaking noises. Step 2. Lubricating the running belt. Another important part of maintaining a treadmill is lubricating the treadmill's belt. Since the belt comes into direct contact with the running deck, use results in friction. We want to reduce this friction as much as possible. Only ever use silicone spray to lubricate the belt unless explicitly instructed. Lift the belt on both sides and apply a thin layer of spray to the underside of the mat, starting from the front and working to the back. To ensure the lubricant is evenly distributed, you can take a brief walk on the treadmill at 4 to 5 km per hour. Step 3. Tensioning the running belt. Your treadmill's running belt is an elastic component and is really put through its paces when you work out. If you feel that the belt is sticking, slowing down or sliding during your workout, it's crucial that you adjust the running belt. To retension the belt, please use the hex key or other tool provided in the treadmill's scope of delivery. On the rear heel end of the treadmill, you should find hex screws on the rails to the left and right sides of the belt. These screws allow you to adjust the distance of the rear roller. To ensure the belt remains centered after tensioning, let the belt run at a slow speed for a short while. To avoid placing the belt under excess tension, start with a quarter rotation of the hex key on both sides. Now monitor the belt to make sure that it remains in the center. If this is not the case and the belt is moving in either direction, you must unscrew the hex screw a little on this side to increase the distance. Step 4. Cleaning the motor compartment. As you use the treadmill, the running belt will get worn down and dust will eventually accumulate in the motor compartment. To ensure this buildup does not cause any damage to the motor or other electronic components, it's important that you regularly clean the motor compartment. For this step, you need to disconnect the treadmill from the mains electricity supply. If your treadmill has a power switch, you should first flip the switch to off before pulling the plug. Once your treadmill is separated from its source of electricity, you can go about removing the cover to the motor compartment. Carefully vacuum out the motor compartment on a low vacuum setting. Once you have finished cleaning the inside of the motor compartment, you can replace the cover.